So you've clicked on this review wondering why someone would actually look at a game that's a money-spinning ploy to gain money rather than give entertainment. I'll give you a few reasons. One, I'm a Doctor Who fan, and since I've not played any other Doctor Who games, I thought I may as well review this one. Also, if a company like Eidos can rate the series, why can't I rate the game to get more people to view my reviews? Finally, I need something to distract me from this last series finale, which was one of the most underwhelming series finales since TV broadcast ever began. This game was released in 2008 for PC, PS2, and Nintendo DS. Anyway, back to the game. TopTrumps Doctor Who, it has no story. It is just a continuous series of card games until you either complete the entire set of matches or get beaten. The entire game consists of you having to choose a statistic and hope it is better than your opponent's. If they are equal, they get suspended into a middle pile until the next decisive win. If you lose a round, then your opponent has a go, and it's basically the same rules apply for them. If this game couldn't be any more inventive, you have to play memory games that are based on stats of a certain card. As you progress through the characters, you unlock data files and extra cards. You can also unlock mini-games as extras, in which you unlock more data files. Each character that can be played as, and when I mean play as, I mean has a picture representing him in the top corner, has a special power that basically helps cripple the opponent. The controls vary depending on what console you're playing on. The PC version, you just click on what you want with the mouse. The DS version, you just touch what you want, and the PS2 version, you just use the D-pad and the select button to choose what you want. The graphics for this game are pretty lazy. They merely use copies of the top trump cards and pictures. Other images are also stolen from the Doctor Who animated series, The Infinity Quest. The avatars also only seem to have 3 types of faces: happy, angry, and normal. I suppose on the good side, though, that the menus are well designed. The sound of this game isn't much better. There's only 2 pieces of music, and I suppose at least one of those is the Doctor Who theme tune, and the other piece of music is the gameplay music. The soundbites are fair, I suppose, but really, Daleks going exterminate and Cybermen going upgrade is getting tiresome. And I suppose the sound effects are what you'd really expect from a cheaply made card game. I couldn't really find any history about this game, and I'm not really surprised. I can imagine it went something like this. A moneybag-wielding executive in Eidos went to the BBC of a highly popular sci-fi program, adding a highly popular card game will equal big money, and BBC, being the money-grabbing tossers they are, accepted. The most obvious bad point about this game is that it's a lazily put-together game. It plays exactly as if you were playing Top Trumps against a computer. I mean, if anyone remembers it, there was a game that came out in 2000 which was based on the Pokemon card trading game. And although, yes, you played cards with the computer in that one, they at least mixed in some Pokemon gameplay, and it sort of made a parallel with the actual Pokemon games. I mean, this game could have been better if they had tied in the Doctorate stopping evil plans by playing cards. It's cheesy, poor, but it would have been better than what we got. There are so many main characters missing from the lineup of cards. For example, there's no Ninth Doctor, Rose Tyler, or Donald Noble. Also, the information you unlock from the data files is so weak that any Doctor Who fan would instantly know what it's going to say. They don't even catch up with the character's history and the point of the series of which it was released for. Not that it matters, because the game would have been poor anyway. If they had waited a year, they could have had Series 4 cards. The only good point I can find out about this game is that BBC are willing to allow Doctor Who to be used for video games again, and there's a slim possibility in the future we could find a proper Doctor Who game. TopTrumps Doctor Who rapes 2 of the biggest names in the entertainment industry. This game could have been better produced if they had put a blind gorilla in front of a keyboard and got it to smack randomly at it. This game gets the lowest score possible, 1 out of 10. I'm not going to tell you where to buy this game, you probably know anyway, but you'd be better off spending your money on better items such as Doctor Who DVDs and the actual Top Trumps card game, both of which are probably cheaper and better quality anyway. If you would like to get in contact with me to ask questions or request a review, you can use my email address that's on screen now. Also, if you're liking my videos, would you please subscribe and comment freely. In review number 9, I'll be looking at the Super Star Wars trilogy that came out on the SNES between the years 1992 and 1994, hopefully I'll be in a better mood and give a better score.